Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the World Series. We are having today with us the almighty Logica and Herb, and they're going to battle it out in round number 3, best of 11. And boys, these are going to be some excellent matches. So for those of you who don't know, what is the World Series? The World Series is an event that is very nicely hosted by Game Replays, and I really urge you guys to check out the link in the description, linking you to the World Series, everything that's going on, and, get yourself acquainted. There are many good players, many good games, and here we are in round 3, Logica against Mad Herb, and we have Logica here as normal USA against Herb as the infantry general here on Snowy Drought, a revision by Jundi, the almighty Jundi. Got a nice spy drone coming in here, very nice, so Logica can see what's going on. And let's see if we see any weird builds, like 3-dozer builds, or, full racks and expansion, or whether it's going to be nice and safe and the usual, getting supply here and a supply here out of Herb. Probably Logica is going to go dual supply center, yes he is. And let's see what these guys are going to do. We get the usual CC cell, which is very common in 1v1. But yes, we're getting a 3-dozer build! We're getting a 3-dozer build. Oh, I'm loving these games already. It's the first set, the first match in the set, not even 1 minute in. I'm already loving it. We've got a 3-dozer build. Got a bunch of tank hunters going out. And the third dozer came a bit late there, so maybe Logica didn't realize that he's actually gone 3 dozers. But let's have a look. We got the standard war factory, we got standard barracks, and we're going to see that Humvee, boys. You know you're going to see that Humvee. Some early aggression. Going to maybe try and take out a truck or 2. And we got another barracks here. Oh man, this is what I love, right? Infantry general can go all spicy and make things happen. Different kind of games, different kind of style. And yeah, look at that. We go... Ooh, there's a truck missing here. Mr. Herb. There we go. Okay, he's got a second truck. Supply placement slightly off, though. Is this truck collecting correctly? Yes, actually. But this one's... Oh, wow. Look at that. No, it's sort of... It's all right. It's all right. It's not too bad. Anyway, we got an ambo on the left-hand side coming down. Maybe with a few missile defenders inside. I can't select it, which means that it has units inside. I think it'll be missile defenders to try and harass the supply trucks. Maybe do some dozer hunting. And look at Mad Herb, going all out on the man spam here. Got another barracks here. Got a barracks here, pumping out troops, pumping out units. And he's just going to literally QQA into the base of Logica. And as USA, it's very difficult to deal with a situation like that. We got 2 missile defenders coming here. Do we have a 3rd unit inside? No, we do not. We just have an ambo here with a Hellfire drone. Very annoying. And just like that, Logica managed to stop the collection on this supply. But these infantry, man, they're very dangerous. Already 1 Humvee down. Second Humvee here. Doing okay. But yeah, infantry is very powerful against USA because it's so difficult to get rid of these tank hunters. They come with a veteran C pre-installed, all ready to go. But Logica knows what's up. He got flashbangs, very good one there. And is managing to sort of hold off. Might go a bit too close there. Ah, losing a Humvee there. Ooh, boys. Ooh, boys. And yeah, just like that, Humvee going down. Got more man spam here on the right side. Got a tank hunter, probably trying to find some Chinook to harass. And let's see, the ambo seems to have been cleared up here by more tank hunters. This guy doesn't even have a war factory. He's just spamming infantry as infantry general. The way it was meant to happen, right? And Logica not exactly having a great time here. Losing another Humvee there. Remember, Logica is a very pro 1v1 player. He might even be the best player right now, even participating in this tournament. But one thing that he is not used to is playing with these kind of latencies, with this lag. We got latency here 23 at the moment, and I've seen it go as high as 30 already in this match. So that might be a bit difficult, and those small little lag differences might be the difference between keeping a Humvee alive and losing it. So for USA, this is a pretty tough matchup here, and Herb really giving it all here, constantly spamming. We finally see the war factory being built now. We don't see any capture happening here on the artillery platforms or anything like that. Those are slightly exposed. And those are probably going to go down. Already 1 dozer was destroyed over here by the ambulance. So that's 2 dozers down. Still got a 3rd one though. But does Logica know that? Or does Logica go like, you know what? I think I got this now. I just got to destroy some buildings. And if I lose my Humvees destroying buildings, then it's still worth it. You might see that transition happening as well. Tank Hunter's making a run for it. Flashbang's doing excellent damage here. And this Humvee, ooh, look at that. Very close call there. And looks like we got an outpost coming out. Laser lock immediately on the outpost. And look at that micro. Keeping that outpost alive, driving it through the war factory. Yes, the laser lock then actually damages the building more. But, you know, the outpost is alive. And that might just help a little later on. Got a dragon tank coming here. Flame wall coming through a little late there. And actually gets one missile defender and a couple of rangers. So not too bad. And let's see on the right-hand side here. We've got more man spam happening. Because it's just so powerful, so efficient. On the left side, we got a minigunner trying to be nice and annoying. And Logica already getting a strat center. And oh, look at that. Looks like a bit of a miss-micro here. And a Humvee lost for Logica. We've got another war factory going up here for Herb. And that outpost that actually survived coming out the war factory now on the left-hand side and slightly dangerous. There are loads of Humvees out, though. A lot. And does... I don't think Logica knows there's an outpost here. It might just lose this. Oh, yes, loses the Humvee. But the outpost now getting destroyed as well. So Herb is still in this game. He's still alright. But Logica is getting to that point where he's becoming real dangerous. He's got an ambulance. We got 4 Humvees here. One with Veterancy 2. So he auto-heals automatically already. And we got Search and Destroy as well. So these are very powerful Humvees at this point. And at the moment, there's not that much on this side here for Herb to defend. We've got flashbangs. Very useful. And looks like Herb is in a lot of trouble here. He's trying to go for a base race. Like the slowest walking units going for a base race here. And I don't know if that's going to work out. The building here. Oh, snipes off one of these Humvees here. Pretty nice. And we still have 3 Humvees now. And that is the last dozer. And there we go. Dozer hunt complete. No more new buildings for Herb. And this is his only war factory. And it looks like it's going to go down now. There we go. GG says Herb. There we go. Very fast match. 6 minutes. Well played by Logica there. Very slow and steady, but secure. He managed to push back Herb's attack and get a nice amount of Humvees himself, get the Search and Destroy, and then go for a counter push. You know, overall, Logica still won it, so, you know, couldn't have been too bad where it's like, oh man, unplayable. So I'm glad because actually this is always something fun, right? Since it's the World Series, it's always nice to see where these players are from. So we got Mad Herb here, who's actually from New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand. And we got Logica here, who's from the UK. So the thing is, it's a bit of a distance, and the game doesn't do well with distances. Like when people are far away, you start getting more lag and stuff. But they were very nice. They said, ah man, even if there's a bit of lag, let's just stream the games. It's fun, and let's do it. So we see a very similar build order out of Herb here, compared to what Logica did last time. And do we see a triple dozer? No, we do not. We see just a standard dual dozer here. Cell on the command center. And we've got 1 barracks. Probably going to pump out some tank hunters to put in this building. And maybe in this building. Just for scouting purposes. Just for, you know, making life a little difficult for Herb. And actually, wait, we got a tank hunter going all the way down here. Oh, Logica might put a bunker down to try and secure off this area. Very interesting position there to keep a tank hunter there. But it's alright, it's okay, because we've got a war factory up and we might see an outpost. We might get a nice fast offensive outpost that drives right into the base of Herb, and Herb will have to be ready for it. He's got dual Chinooks on all supplies. So he's collecting at maximum efficiency. We've got 2 missile defenders out. The question is, will he get flashbangs? Had a bit of a lag spike there. Yeah, 36. And my offer will always stand to the players. If it gets too laggy, I can always get out and then cast the replays of the matches. And Spy Drone got destroyed. We didn't see Horde bonus activate there because only 4 infantry went into the outpost. If there was a 5th infantry, we'd actually see Horde bonus. And Horde bonus is actually pretty good. I think it increases the attack rate by, is it 37%? So that is actually quite potent. You wouldn't mind having Horde bonus. It's basically like an extra infantry in there, dealing extra damage. So yeah, here we go. We actually have a bunker here, trying to bunker this off, but there's only 1 tank hunter in it. But look at the range, right? Look at the range. Because when infantry are in bunkers, they actually get a range boost as well. And there's something now sneaking into the back here and finding the supply trucks. Gonna do some harassment here. And let's see what's happening on this side. We have the outpost. Oh, completely exposed here. And Herb standing way too close to these infantry. Losing the Humvee. Losing the 2nd Humvee too. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's actually a good trade-off for Logica there. Meanwhile, this Humvee has been taken out by some tank hunters. Only 1 supply truck went down. And this one is now going to continue collecting supplies. So overall, Logica defended quite nicely against the initial attack. Herb lost a couple Humvees there, and you don't want to lose Humvees. You really don't. You want to build them up, get as many of them as you can, and then when you get tow missile is great against killing infantry, then you have an unstoppable force. And we actually see a drop coming in. Very interesting choice. Usually a drop happens in the very beginning of the game, not 2 to 3 minutes in. And the supply truck's making a move because he's thinking it's a Humvee, but it's not. It's just 4 missile defenders. And there is no minigunner around, so this might actually pay off. The question is 4 missile defenders enough to destroy this big building, this big, healthy building, with a dozer repairing it? Because these tank hunters, they might not deal much damage to infantry, but they will actually kill the missile defenders. We actually see a Humvee destroyed here as well, and a minigunner, so it looks like it was an outpost colliding with a Humvee there. And yeah, the thing is, Mad Herb really just needs more Humvees, more... Yeah, he's got ambulance as well. He needs some flashbangs in there as well. He doesn't have the oil, but neither does Logica. And Logica actually taking a very defensive stance. Look at this. He's got a bunker here. He's got a bunker here. He's got a bunker here. In fact, this right here, this is the only section where the Humvees could try and sneak in without taking too much damage. So it's gonna be quite close here. It's gonna be quite close for Herb to try and squeeze his way in. He's got 2 Humvees and an ambo, but he's going to find this bunker, and that's going to be a problem. He'll have to evac the missile defenders to try and damage these bunkers. So Logica going very defensive, and by being very defensive, it allows him to also send out some outposts here and there to do some harassment, some attacking. We've got 2 Humvees with Hellfire drones as well. And down goes the outpost. And, ooh, you gotta be careful. Ah, loses another Humvee. And this is what I'm talking about. Trying to sneak in through this little section, like I said. And there was an outpost here already dealing damage. 1 Humvee going down. The other one low health, got taken out by the bunkers. Now we just have the 1 ambo here. And wait. Ooh, he's going for a dozer, actually. Look at that. Look at that. It's not gonna take it, though. But it definitely got it down to half health. Another Humvee going down here. Man, Logica just knowing how to shred these Humvees. We've got Rangers coming out with flashbangs, but there is 1 minigunner, so this guy has to be killed quickly by the Humvees. And there we go. 1 Ranger going down, but it should be okay. And very nicely cleaned up here. So Logica going very defensive. Looks like it will pay off for him. He's healing his infantry. Now he's going to put them back in the outpost. So you see the horde bonus. You see the little star with the little thing. That is when the horde bonus is active. And when they get in the outpost, the horde bonus stays active. So it's going to be even more potent and strong. And this is what I'm talking about, man. A good amount of Vs. Right now, Mad Herb should try and think about getting maybe a strat center, getting that search and destroy to really help out. Scout drone ready. He's going to see this outpost. Going to lose a dozer for it, though. And do we see an evac from Logica? Not yet. There comes the evac. Very nice. He waited for the Humvees to come close. And the scout drone's really helping out here in this situation. And look at that. Actually, very well done by Herb. I don't think he lost anything. Maybe just the ambo. And that's about it. And he dealt with this assault. Meanwhile, there's another outpost on the left-hand side here. Are there minigunners inside? Doesn't look like it. But this one is full of tank hunters. It will be excellent at destroying buildings. Humvee's quickly coming in. The Chinooks have already been moved out of position. Herb knows what's up, man. He knows what's up. But look at the damage, man. Look at it go. Oh, it might actually destroy the supply center. And yes, it does. Humvee going down as well. And another Humvee going down. Oh, and the Humvee count resets once again. Now we just have 2 Humvees. And the supply center is missing as well. And Logica in a very strong position here. He's got a propaganda center and he's got his first ECM out. Oh, man. Logica looks like he's doing very well here. Maybe we'll see a transition in the MiGs. Maybe he'll try and take this money instead. And Mad Herb actually trying to take the money here on the side, which is a bit dangerous to do as a USA because just 1 minigunner comes here and shoots at a distance and the Chinooks go down. And this ECM is going to be a real problem for Herb to deal with. He built a few new Humvees. Still no tow missile. The ambulance bugging up a bit with the Rangers. Always annoying when that happens. And another supply center going down. That is nice XP for Logica. Watch this. There we go. He's only 100 away from reaching level 3. And that means carpet bomb. That would basically be the GG. The Humvee's coming in way too close here. What is he doing? Look at that. What is going on here? But he actually crushed all the infantry. Wow. Mad Herb is indeed mad. Look at that, guys. But it actually worked out. He actually managed to destroy the threat here. He lost a few Humvees for it, but he pulled it off. Meanwhile, we see Logica on the left-hand side now. Logica really keeping the pressure up. Non-stop aggression, non-stop harassment. In fact, Herb saw it and then was like, you know what, that scaffold's just going to be too optimistic. And, you know, he got rid of it. We got laser locks probably coming out here. But all this, it just buys Logica time. And right now, he's captured the oil. He's captured the oil refinery. With this, your buildings get... your tanks get 10% cheaper. And that also applies to the listening outpost and ECMs. So that's going to be quite useful for Logica, as well as the oil. So again, an economic advantage over Herb. Herb doesn't have his oil, and also here, another supply now. So Herb is getting to the point where he needs to start doing some proper aggression. And here we go, Logica just hit level 3. Are we going to see the command center? No, we're seeing an airfield. Man, if he gets a command center up right now, he could just carpet bomb, RT barrage, and that will basically make sure that Herb cannot come back in this game. Nice laser lock here, stopping the outpost and blowing it up. He lost a Humvee for it, but not too bad there. We've got a new Humvee here ready. And, oh, another engagement here. Look at this. Every time a Humvee goes down, and that is how Logica is playing this. He's doing a very good job. He's keeping the Humvee count very low. And in fact, right now, I don't think Herb has any Humvees on the map. He's just got, no, he's got this one here in the corner, and the new one just being produced. And that is what Infantry General needs to do. That is what you do when you face a USA. You keep their Humvee count as low as possible, and you're good, man. You don't have anything to worry about. You're good. Do we see a command center being constructed? Yes, we are. Look at that, 50%. And the Lotus also capturing the repair bay, which is nice. It heals your units very, 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 very slowly. Very slowly. But hey, why not, right? Extra healing is always nice. All healing in the game stacks, so it'll help with the speaker tower. You know, a bit more healing. Here we go, 90%. Guys, get ready for the carpet and RT. Because it's a coming, and I'm thinking over here a carpet, and here an RT. Or maybe even here a carpet. That would be pretty sweet. So let's see. Command center is up. Let's see the carpet bomber coming in. Oh, there's the RT. Here comes the carpet bomber. Oh, boys. Looks like it's going to go for the supply, and the RT going for the supply as well. He wants to make sure this is going to go down. Look at that. Look at the minimap. You actually see the plane almost going at the same speed as the RT here. So nice. It's a level 1 RT, so it's not going to be as potent, but it might just be enough to secure the destruction of both these buildings. There we go. Very nice carpet. And right now, Herb might be like, I'm in trouble. He's very close to being level 3 himself, and Herb will actually get Pathfinders. The one and only snipers in this game. You just stick in a Humvee, and you basically have a good time against infantry. But here come the MiGs as well. And 2 MiGs per Humvee, guys. 2 MiGs per Humvee. And check this out. Oh, such painful, man. Such painful. Oh, only 1 MiG going down. And 2 Humvees with units inside. And I think right now, Herb is feeling the heat. And wouldn't surprise me if he's going to call the GG. He's sending Rangers to the right here. He doesn't have the capture upgrade yet. And another push here from Logica. He is not backing down. He wants to close out this game. He's actually going to chase these Rangers. We still don't have the capture upgrade. So this could just be one big distraction as well. But one thing's for sure. This is definitely Logica's game. We have a Humvee coming all the way here and dying to the mines as well. But this is going to be it, man. This is going to be it. Command center is up for Logica. Logica level 4. We're going to see a mine drop right here in the production area. And that's going to kill maybe a few Humvees. And it's going to be so difficult. We got Avengers here. Very expensive units. These guys cost 2,000 apiece for the US player. Here comes the MiGs. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to see the GG any second now. Look at this. Logica pushing even more, taking the supplies of Herb on the right side. We've got an attempt of a laser lock here. And the outpost actually retreating, going back home. And Lotus now trying to steal the building. Cell coming through for Herb here. Herb on only 1 supply, no oil, versus an infantry general who's got an oil refinery. 1 supply here, 1 supply here. Another supply here, and now 1 here as well. Just the income alone makes it impossible to do this. We've got a very nice long distance disable from the Lotus. Gonna call in the MiGs here. It looks like there's gonna be a MiG strike. And is this gonna be the final push? Second one disabled. Herb says GG and surrenders. And this game going to Logica as well. Bringing the score up to 2-0. Damn. And look at that. Look at the money collected, man. That is such a difference here. Almost 50% more than Herb. Same units destroyed, but of course when you're fighting against an infantry general, you're going to have a high number of units destroyed. Same number of units created too. That's just fun. But yeah, there we go. GG. But out of respect as a streamer, and out of respect from the players to each other, you put a stream delay just to say, hey man, everything's good, everything's fair. And that's the thing. So we got an Inf versus a Nuke here in match number 3. We got Logica here in the sexy hot pink as infantry, and he's going to take on Mr. Herb here as Nuke General in the blue on Dedusu, which is a very interesting name for a map. And I actually asked some people about it. Why is it called Dedusu? And it's actually called Dedusu because it's a desert dual supply. Whoa, mind blown. But yes, it's an interesting map. It's a bit like Tournament Desert, just a bit. So we got like a little village and a cache here. We got an oil. This is new. And we got village and cache, just like Tournament Desert. We've got an oil on the left-hand side, we've got an oil on the right-hand side. So there are 3 oils in this map, and the oil positions are slightly different. So, for example, you know, you can capture the oil and stuff and just kind of like sneak while, you know, this bunker is occupied. So, you know, you can do that kind of interesting stuff. And Logica here, as the infantry, is getting just a standard war factory. He's getting 2 supplies up. And Herb over here. Supply placement again could be a bit better, I think. Ideally, you want the supply placement where the trucks don't even move. They just literally, you know, get the supplies, drop it off. No driving, no driving. Driving not allowed. Like this, like this. Look, look, you see that? The trucks, they don't move at all. They just collect the money, drop off the money. And that is perfect supply placement, which is not easy to do, guys. It's not easy to do. It's not easy to get. But if you get it, it will actually get you more money because now these trucks have to drive around in circles. And Herb, wait, what? Herb, as Nuke General, getting an airfield. Oh, boys, what is going on here? Is he going MiG or is he going Helix? He's going Helix. Look at that. He's going Helix. We've got a tank hunter running to the front. He wants to know what's going on. Like, am I going to meet the battle master, or is like a Helix going to happen, or some weird stuff like that? We've got very forward tank hunters here. Look at this. Logica occupying these buildings. Not as such to really ward off the enemy, but also to have excellent scouting vision. So tank hunters, they actually scout a lot of space, a lot of area. So putting a tank hunter here might scout this whole section here. And in fact, this tank hunter, the moment it's like over here, I'm sure he can see the airfield and knows that a Lix is coming. Here we go. Lix already spotted here. And Dozer might be in some trouble. How many tank hunters are in this thing? Just 2? Oh my god, he's just going for Dozer hunt. Oh man, going for Dozer hunt. He's not doing anything else. There's only 2 tank hunters in this thing. Yeah, Dozer now going, oh, I'm in trouble, man. Yeah, making a run for it. Oh, oh man, Herb, that's insane. Look at the strats. Look at the strats dropping off a dragon tank right there, getting the war factory. Logica's selling off the supply center. Helix does go down, so the Dozer's still safe, and he's going like, damn, I'm in trouble. Going on the right-hand side, rebuilding the war factory, but this dragon tank is still around, still alive, and it's very difficult for infantry general to take out a dragon tank with just infantry. He needs to get a good concave attack. And if he goes too close to the dragon tank, a flame wall will really mess him up. The Dozer on this side has been destroyed, and the dragon tank going right down, trying to find this supply center to take it out. And look at this. This is a Vet 2 dragon tank. He can retreat this guy and let him heal up. Is that what's going to happen? No, it's not. Herb is just going to go for some kills and actually gets the 2 minigunners and the tank hunter. And that in itself already made that dragon tank pay for itself. And here we got the Nuke Battlemaster harassing the other supply. Got a dragon tank coming down the right side here from Logica. Still 1 Dozer left. The question is, are we going to see another Helix? And we are. We have another Lix here. And oh, looks like a Dozer may have been taken out here. We still have 1 Dozer here from Herb. Ooh, it sure is Dozer hunting season today, boys. Okay, dragon tank coming in here from Herb, trying to take out that other supply. Logica knows what's up, going for the fast sell, trying to get that 450 from the cell. Very good idea. Do we see oil capture? Not yet. We don't have the building capture upgrade just yet. And another Helix will now be spotted here by Logica. And again, there's not that many tank hunters in here. Or is there? Are there actually 5 in here? Let's see if we can count the missiles. I think there might just be 5 in here, but I don't think the horde bonus is activated because they're shooting quite slowly. Another dragon tank here. Oh, man. I have to say, Herb is putting up the pressure here. He's not letting Logica get away so easily. He's saying, man, it's 2-0, but I'm okay coming back with a vengeance here. Oh, man, the Helix now swooping in. The question is, will Logica be able to keep his dozer alive? Helixes have insane scouting ranges, so he might be able to spot the dozer going away, and he's going to the dozer right now. Look at this. He's chasing it down. He's trying to find it, and there we go. Dozer under attack by the Helix. Takes it out. My man, that's the stuff, man. That's what we like to see. A dozer hunt against all odds with a Helix as nuke general. Now we got another flamer coming in, and the number of production buildings are gonna go down here. This dragon tank should be able to take out this barracks if microed correctly. Oh man, you could have moved over here right next to the barracks and you would have been safe for sure. But actually, no, look at this. He's actually taking out the infantry too. Helix coming back. No, wait, it's a second Helix. Oh my god, Herb. Meanwhile, we see the dozer hunt here as well. So many dozer hunts happening. Look at this. Oh my god, Logica actually has a listening outpost here that could be quite easily cleaned up with a few nuke battle masters. Another dragon tank coming here, and there still is the war factory out here from Logica and 1 barracks. Meanwhile, look at all the units here from Herb. Playing superbly. Gonna take out the power. That's also gonna slow down production. War factory now under attack. That is the only war factory of Herb, though. He's quickly building a tank hunter and a troop crawler. Oh my god, a troop crawler. Look at this guy. Is he going to be able to kill it in time, though? He needs to pay attention. He needs to go fast. Quick, shoot these guys down. Oh, there's going to be a close one. Oh my god, he manages to save it. Look at Herb. Look at him go. He managed to save his war factory. That's going to be so important. If he can pump out just a couple more units, he can try and destroy the war factory here of Logica that is fully exposed from the right flank here. We got another outpost coming in. And we have another Helix here that's going to be gunned down. An outpost trying to harass the trucks. Mad Herb still making some money on this supply here, and he's right now guarding a dragon tank here. He's like, I don't want a repeat of that. Oh man, what an intense match this one is. It's insane. We've got a minigunner here chasing down the tank hunters, and Mad Herb actually trying to guard the village just a bit. Tank hunters engaging the outpost. And are there any minigunners here? No, there are not. And these little red guard can actually do some good damage. They have to fire though. And is this going to be the supply center destroyed? Yes, it is. Logica is managing to take it out. Right now, it's very important for Herb to keep up the pressure and keep engaging. He is waiting too long. He is not coming with some strats in order to take out Logica. He needs to come with a dragon tank and start flaming this war factory. Just from the side, it's going to be enough. Logica doesn't have anything to defend against these dragon tanks. He'll have to do it with an outpost or something. Oh, man. Oh, what a match. He can still build another bunkerlix, maybe. Mind you, he is down to 1 supply. Just like Logica is only on 1 supply. No oil captures still. Let's see if there's a capture upgrade for Logica. Not yet. What about Herb? Not yet. No capture upgrade. And look at the number of dragon tanks here. Oh, a bit of a mismicro on the dragon tank there for Logica. Sometimes dragon tanks, they go a little funky. You tell them to flame wall and they say, okay, I'll just flame wall behind me instead. These bugs, they tend to happen quite often. And yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, boys. Logica now sees. Logica has to pay attention here. He needs to kill these flamers. Herb actually retreating because he's got more units over here. He's got a battle master he can engage with. Oh, a bit of a mismicro here from Herb. Oh, and the dragon tank gets taken out. Meanwhile, we actually have an outpost from Logica here on the left-hand side. Oh, Herb, my man. No, down goes the war factory. What a match. This match is insane. Look at this. We've got another flamer, but Logica now defending his war factory with an outpost. Flamer going down. This whole left side is completely exposed. The only thing that Herb can do is try and build a few tank hunters, maybe some red guard to try and take this out. But Logica, he understands. He's going around the back. He's going probably down here and try and destroy the supply center in that way. Meanwhile, we have an inf blob here from Herb. And there's a dragon tank. There's a battle master from Herb. He could try to take that out. And there are actually minigunners in here as well. A Lix here. And he's putting red guard in. He's putting... he's putting red guard in. The flame wall not exactly on point. Oh man, this game could still go either way. Why did he retreat though? He could have just killed the supply center there. Trying to go for the crush with the truck. And oh, look at this. A load of the infantry going down. That was the Battlemaster explosion right there. You can see the Battlemaster tracks. And Logica flaming his own guys. You did not work hard enough, so you get set of fire in the flame and whatever. And we got a Licks! We got a Licks coming in here! Oh, man! Oh, man, that Lick's low health, though. And look how many minigunners there are. This might not work out. Oh, look at all the minigunners running upwards here to the north to try and take out the Licks. Licks very low health and in range of the minigunners for sure. And down goes the Licks. Oh, and with it go the hopes of Herb winning this match as Logica is in his base, destroying the last production building. GG, well played. What a match indeed. And Logica just about manages to take it. What a match. That was amazing. Non-stop action, different build orders, different styles. I absolutely love this one. And that brings the score up to 3-0 here. Oh man, that was close indeed. What a match. Good sportsmanship, good games. What more can someone want, right? It's so nice. All right, and here we go to match number 4 of this best of 11. We got Herb here as infantry general in the blue, and Logica in the hot pink, because I asked him, and he was like, yeah, sure, whatever. He is the nuke general. And last time, Herb did some crazy tactics by going Helix. And, ooh, look at this, a forward dozer. You know, it's the China matches that are always so interesting, right? Like, most of the matches that are so cool, so interesting, they got a China in there. No, 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 no. Oh, my God, Herb made a bit of a misclick there, expecting there to be a bit more lag than there was, and his power plant got ready there for 99%, and he moved the dozer away, and then he had to turn the dozer back to finish it, and those things, man, they cost very valuable seconds. You might say, ah, man, it's not that bad, but trust me, it is. These things, they not only do they cost valuable seconds, they kind of make your head reshuffle itself, like, oh, wait, gotta go back and finish that power plant. And those things are always very annoying when they happen. Sometimes it happens under nerves. Sometimes it happens when you expect a certain amount of lag. And for some reason, in that brief moment, everything's all good. Everything's all fine. And Logica doing something very, very different here. Coming with a very, very dangerous supply truck. It's not supplies he's collecting, boys. It's lives. Okay, he killed one guy. And the TNT on it, very nice. And Herb takes it out. So overall, that supply truck didn't amount to much, didn't do that much, but at the same time, Logica does get some scouting, and he has an idea of what Herb is doing, and that is very important information. We've got a Dragon Tank out already from Logica, and he has very forward war factory, and he didn't actually go for his main supply. So supply on the right side, actually, that's a lot of money. Look at that, you actually have 37k, that's 7k more than the regular supply. So your main base supply has more money, apparently. Let's confirm. Yep, there we go. So that is rather interesting. You can't flame wall a Dragon Tank, man. Okay, I'm sure he knows. He's just probably trying to back off the infantry there. But at the same time, I am seeing some sneaky dude over here. And what are you doing there, sneaky dude? Maybe you're just gonna do some scouting, some harassing. And we've got a very nice sneaky flamer here from Logica, trying to find a supply center, and he's found one. But Mad Herb is on the job. He's got the outpost here, and he might just intercept. He could intercept it in time, I think. And going kind of close to it there. Ooh, that is very dangerously close. But Mad Herb microing it very well. Look at that. And takes it out perfectly. Very nice there. We've got Nuke Battlemaster being very annoying. And, oh, look at the crashes, man. Look at the crashes. And it didn't actually go down. Look at that. It has, like, no HP. It's still alive. But I'm sure Herb will intercept now. There we go. Just one missile. That was enough. And now this tank hunter's on the move. Where you going, buddy? Where you going? He's probably just scouting. And when he sees there's no money here, he'll be like, okay. Did not expect. We've got barracks on the left-hand side here. Very nice. Cornering off that section. We've got a Dragon Tank going up. And loads of outposts everywhere. Outposts are the way to go here as infantry. You just need a lot of them. And Nuke General can't really do that much. Logica can try and go for his own outpost just to crack open these bad boys. And then maybe try and use Battlemasters or Gatling tanks to kill the infantry coming out. But here we go. Herb is like, what's going on here? Where's your base, man? Where's your base? And he's like, oh, look, a power plant. Might as well attack it. Outpost coming down below here. And this is completely exposed here. So Logica might be in a bit of trouble. Maybe. And actually, this dozer might be in some trouble too. But outpost, same outpost on the case, man. He knows what's up. And Logica's like, I accept your challenge. Let me try and destroy the outpost. But no, it survives. Just about. Got another dragon tank coming. If he's now going to send this guy back to repair, then that's going to be a bit of a problem. I really want to see what's going to happen here. But at the same time, man, there's just so much happening. And Herb now flaming the war factory. And oh, he's engaging the power plant. Oh my god, he's going to flame this. Oh, these guys are so pro, man. They are so pro. They know exactly what they're doing. And War Factory going down here. He tried to adjust his flame wall there. Very nice, very pro. Damaging the Battlemaster quite severely. And oh, look at this. He used the supply truck to kill the outpost, which is very, very difficult to do. And the guy got flamed and the power plant lives. Wow, gotta say, very nice from Logica there. And Dozer, no man. Oh, Dozer died. There's no need for that. But I think there's just so much going on that Herb forgot to look over there. And he lost his supply center for it. But meanwhile, you know, Herb really putting up the aggression here. And actually a sell happening on this supply center as well. So both players now on one supply center. And I have to say, man, that truck, that was really good. So what happened is the outpost came in. And the truck drove right towards the outpost. And then the splash damage of the missiles hitting the truck actually damages the outpost. Outpost cracks open. Supply truck crushes the troops. Very difficult to accomplish. But Logica managed. Logica saying GG. And surrenders. Look at that. Mr. Herb taking his first match. Bringing the score to a very nice smooth 3-1. Very nice indeed. It's a more balanced version of what is it? Sand Serpent. That's the original name. Sand Serpent. And Junie made Sand Scorpion. So I'm gonna go over this map in a bit, but first let's look at the armies. We got Infanuke again. Infanuke again. I'm loving it though. They were great matches, both of them. So I'm not complaining. But yes, this is Sand Scorpion by Jundi. A nice revision. And what has changed? Minigunner Logica. So what has changed? Well, there used to be 3 supply piles here, but not over here, which was weird. They were kind of in the way. So what happened is they got moved. I think they got moved down here, or they got moved down here. I'm not quite sure, because there used to be 3 supply piles here as well. So maybe all the supply piles just got stuck here in the middle, and a bit more space has been created. So you can actually build a supply center, which is a good idea. And yeah, a couple of, you know, quality of life improvements here in this map. Let's see what else was changed. There was some more space added here, and I think added here because one of these guys could build a supply in the back, but the other one couldn't, or the other way around. I'm not sure. It was something like that. So Jundi was like, you know what? This is actually a pretty cool map. Let's balance it. Let's actually make it ready for some professional tournaments and stuff like that. And I would say he did an excellent job here. And just for the lols, he also retextured it with a bit more of a deserty feel, which is nice. And what's also very nice is that Herb, who is Zanuck General, says, well, my licks worked out quite well last time. Might as well get another. Oh, man, I love this. Also, this map is excellent for China games because there's just so much oil. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oil derricks. And China can easily send out a few minigunners, a few red guard. And we're actually going to have a licks versus licks. Ooh. This could actually be quite detrimental to Mad Herb, because he's going to need some anti-air, and quickly. 1 minigunner left behind here, and got picked up. Yep, no man left behind here. We've got 1 truck here from Logica, though. We've got 2 trucks here from Mad Herb, but 1 truck from Logica. Oh, there's the second truck. It was just on its way. And we've got Tank Hunter for scouting. Got another Tank Hunter for scouting. And we got a Helix for killing. And is going to try and find something of Mad Herb to destroy. Meanwhile, oh, Mad Herb has his own Helix. He's going to be able to see it. And they find each other. And Mad Herb is like, uh-oh. This is not good. He's got his war factory, so he can build some Gat tanks. Logica's turning around, trying to chase this Helix for a bit. But then going like, yeah, you know what? I can do this. I can just engage. And do we see a Gat tank? Why, yes we do. But is 1 Gat tank enough? I don't think it is. Let's just have a quick look here. I know that they're both attacking at the same time. And the war factory being destroyed here. Meanwhile, what's happening on this side? We got a dozer destroyed. And oh my god, there's another dozer here though. An attempt for a dozer hunt. And I think this might just already be the GG. A successful infantry general Helix. Already cutting this game so short. We were hoping for long GGs with super weapons and nuke silos. But alas, all we're getting is 1 Helix. Wow, look at that. Did he do that on purpose to dodge the trucks? That was some crazy ballerina dancing there. Minigunner's still alive. And that's a GG. Helix now coming back home. And yeah, yeah, we got a dozer hunted herb here. And I think that's basically it. Things not looking too great here. Mad Herb still looking around, trying to find that other dozer. And the Helix is quite damaged here, and there's a minigunner up here as well, so he can't actually engage. It's always very risky to go Helix against an infantry general for precisely this reason. This one guy deals so much damage. Look at that health bar just going down, crumbling apart. GG, says Herb. And that was it. 3-minute, 40-second match won by Logica for going the right way. The right strat with an Inf Helix. Very fast, very powerful. And here we go. I wonder if Herb is going to go for a Lix again, and I wonder what Logica is going to do. Logica is probably going to go quite safe with, you know, maybe dual War Factory, you know, spam a few gats to be on the safe side. And there we go. Oh, man. Logica here, right now, in the nuke, in hot pink. Yeah, hot pink. And Herb as infantry in the blue at the top. And, let's see what's going to happen. We've got a barracks, a nice and fast barracks here from our infantry general. And a nice fast barracks from Logica. Let's see who's a bit faster. It looks like... Oh, the power plant was slightly delayed there. And looks like Logica slightly ahead here. Slightly in speed. Also a bit of a delay here. Look at this. Supply center is almost up. I don't know if that has to do with the army positions as well. That is just easier to build downwards when your command center is over here. Probably it's related. Let's see. We've got a war factory. What do we get? Airfield, war factory. Get a war factory. Herb saying, okay, enough with the helixes, enough playing around. Let's play this like a man. Let's do this the old-fashioned way of not dozer hunting. Well, dozer hunting actually is a viable tactic. The only issue with dozer hunting is if your attack on the dozer fails, then it's going to put you behind by a lot, a real lot. And in this case, it was actually so far behind that Logica could sweep in with his assault helix. And Herb didn't have enough anti-air ready. Got a tank hunter, so pretty much the same strat here. Now we've got another barracks being built here from our nuke general. Interesting position for a barracks. We've got an outpost here. We got 4 guys, so no horde bonus yet. And he's gonna put them in. And you see that quite often, that people just put them in. They don't bother about the horde bonus, but I would like to see later on, maybe in the future, that people just regularly evac the outpost, get the horde bonus, put the guys back in, because it's really going to make a difference. It really is, especially against nuke general. If you can get your missiles out faster and the battlemaster blows up quicker, that will really keep you safe. We actually got a bunker here with 2 tank hunters, and Logica wants to try and play it safe. Just like the second match we saw today on Snowy Drought, Logica wants to play it cool, play it safe, and not worry too much about the infantry general. Just, you know, take it easy, man. Take it easy. We've got a tank hunter all the way on the right side. And look at this. Logica, like I said, he's probably going to get some gats. He's already got 3, and he's going for the prop. He got some nice oil caps. 1, 2, 3 oil caps. 4. Damn, man. That's 4,000 cash boosted just like that. So, yes, we've got a fast prop. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's going to go for fast overlords and ECMs. And do we see a capture upgrade? We do not see a capture upgrade from Herb. Herb's slightly behind in the capture building. And lol, did this red guard in the hut just kill the minigunner? Why, yes, he did. Okay, well, that's not something you see every day. And very defensive setup here. Very interesting to see. Normally in this map, players tend to go a bit aggressive as China, like going, oh, I want the supplies, there's so much money here, you know, and oh, I want all the oils. And Logica just basically went very fast oil cap, and it actually paid off. He got the 4,000 cash boost, and that's going to be very difficult for Herb to deal with in this situation. Got Dragon Tank now coming in, plus an outpost to aid, and this bunker is probably going to go down here. And Dragon Tank should survive. Outpost actually gets destroyed, and he has to be careful with tank hunters. Don't walk in the flames, man. These are not toys. You don't want to play with the fire. Not a good idea. And Gatling tanks now coming to clean up the infantry. And there we go. So many Gat tanks out. Not a big deal here for Logica to clean up. And prop center now up, and we see a second war factory. Oh, boys. Logica's feeling it. He's got 6k for a second there. Good money. And the first overlord is out. Already, before the 4th minute, we see the first overlord. Very fast indeed. And Mad Herb taking the opportunity, seeing that Logica is bunkering, saying, well, I'll just take all the money, right? We got 1 overlord here. Speaker tower already set up. We got a Lotus. He waited for getting a Lotus to try and capture the oils. Interesting. Meanwhile, he's tried to destroy all the oils, which he managed to do successfully. And the Lotus, of course, is a great unit to get. And now it's going to be oil on oil, 1-on-1. It's not going to be in the favor of Logica any longer. In fact, right now, because Herb has this supply, Herb's income is better. But Logica got the 4,000 cash boost and was getting some money from those oils for a while, which allowed him to get this very fast army here. We got ECMs out from Logica, but we also see ECMs out from Mad Herb. Mad Herb hasn't been waiting around either, and Mad Herb might be in some trouble here. We have a Lotus Disable on the Overlord. Very good idea. Right now, it's just the Gat tanks. Dude, you might want to give it another Disable, just to be on the safe side. And a Gat tank going down. Now the ECM going down, so very good from Herb to try and defend that. Meanwhile, we see Logica actually now trying to push here on the left-hand side. And let's see, Overlord is going to take now. Yeah, we got another Disable. Very well cleaned up there by Mad Herb. We got Gat tanks now destroying this, and Logica trying to take control over this area. Dozer making a run for it. Will be quite ironic if now the Dozer hunt happens. Let's see. We still have a command center being built. All right. Mad Herb playing it safe, boys. Playing it safe. He's also level 2. So he only needs... Well, actually, he still needs, let's put it that way, 650 XP. Those are going down. And this airfield scaffold, might as well cancel it. And, oh, we actually see an outpost manage to sneak in here and destroy a nice Battlemaster and did some damage here to the empty bunker. And, ooh, wait, no. No. He's going for a Dozer hunt again. Oh my god, he's going for the Dozer hunt again. There's just one Dozer left here on this side. And right now we've got this outpost not really being made use of here. And Mad Herb now going to lose this expansion. And Logica going to gain this expansion. So money-wise, it's already turning, guys. The tables are turning. We've got ECMs and outposts. Supply piles here have finished. There's still some supply piles here for Logica. And most likely, Logica is not going to rebuild this. So that is 2,500. That gets delayed. Those are now running all the way back. ECMs, look at this. Is he going for another Dozer hunt? Look at this chase, man. This is like a car chase from Die Hard, where you got the outpost chasing the Dozer. Look at this. He's going to try and kill the bunker. He's going to keep going this way. And another Overlord is ready here. And the army's coming from behind here. So Herb has to keep up the pace if he wants to carry out this Dozer hunt. He's evacing the wounded outpost. He can try and intercept and kill the Battlemaster here. Not paying attention. And go for the Overlord. And yes, he is trying to do it. He is trying to do it. Yes, he is. Look at this. Run, Dozer, run. Run, my friend. And down she goes. Logica Dozer hunted once more. And you want to know the best part? He just reached level 3. Herb is level 3. That means RT. That means Carpet Bomb. And that means that this might just be the GG. Mad Herb might be coming with a mad comeback here. Try and take out the War Factory. The other War Factory sold because of the Lotus capture. That will be the end of the production here for Logica. No more Prop Center either. Here comes the Carpet Bomber on the War Factory. Carpet Bomber and RT not taking chances. Down goes the War Factory. Oh, boys, we only have some barracks left here. Lotus still being annoying, trying to cap as quick as she can. Oh, man, Mad Herb. Absolutely mad. I love it. He's going all out. Dozer hunt successful. And now production destroyed. All we get to see now are tank hunters coming out of Logica. We got a Helix coming from the side here, trying to find some buildings to pick off. We got this supply center that's somewhat exposed, barracks maybe as well, and then it will just be the one oil, the only oil for Logica, and that will be the only income. And if Herb can get some kills off, he might be able to reach level 4. Let's see. He needs to get 2,500 XP to reach level 4, and then he can use mines. And the supply center going down. Another big blow. Meanwhile, Herb now in some trouble because the army of Logica is in his base. Units amassing. There needs to be an ECM or two to try and disable this ECM and the Overlord. There needs to be another Lotus or maybe even new cannons. Something needs to happen here. This game can still be won by Logica if Herb messes this up. Herb has Carpet Bomb that has like a 2-minute recharge timer. 2 minutes 30 seconds. Gatling Cannon going down. Overlord going down. ECM going down. Almost. Running for it. But it doesn't even really matter. This is it. This is the GG. We still actually have the Lotus in the base. The Lotus didn't die. The last barracks of Logica. GG says Logica. Herb taking this game. as infantry general.
You have been defeated.
Oh, what a match. Bringing the score up to 4-2. Look at that money. You can see that 4,000 cash boost was reflected in the end cash collected. Look at that. Absolutely magnificent play there. Herb going for the chase. Logica not taking it serious enough, just sending his dozer back to base saying, oh, he can't possibly chase me down. But that is what happened. The die-hard car chase was successful. And John McClane emerged victorious. John McClane being our good friend here, Mr. Herb, taking the victory. Bringing the score to a smooth 4-2. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nuke super weapon. Nuke says Logica, super weapon says Herb. Herb here in the blue as super weapon on Desolated District against Logica here. Still in the hot pink, I love it. As Nuke General. Oh, boys. Ah, I still can't get over that last match. That was some great stuff, man. Really enjoying it. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee here. That was a great match. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go on to the next match. That is this match here. We got Super Weapon General. I wonder if we're gonna see a drop that could prove quite nicely and effective. But let's see. Got a fast barracks going up here for Logica. I wonder why he's going fast barracks. He might try and go for a very fast oil capture and hope that Mad Herb will basically let him get away with it. We'll have to see, right? We'll have to see. Got a tank hunter coming out. So no, he's probably going to go for some buildings. There are some huts. Even though huts aren't exactly that great against empty Humvees, they're pretty good. Because empty Humvees, they have their simple, crappy cannon that doesn't actually hurt things that much. Oh wait, no, he's going defensive. He's getting a bunker here. He's trying to keep his supplies safe. Probably a good idea, because these trucks are going to be quite exposed, especially when the first Humvee comes in. And look at the build order. Very standard, very nice. And all nicely squashed in the left corner here. We got a war factory and a barracks. We got one tank hunter. We got one missile defender, two missile defenders going into the Humvee. And third missile defender coming. I wonder if he's going to fill it up or whether he's just going to go for it. Because there is that trade-off where you just want to go for it. Nice fast attack because the enemy won't have time to react. And looks like he's filling this one up nice and steady, nice and slow. And we've got tank hunter going down here to the bunker, trying to take this. And an outpost coming out already here from Mr. Logica as Nuke General. Got a second bunker here. So again, Logica going slightly defensive, and that could work out. Outpost here, sees the Humvee. No evac happening though. That is a bit of a mistake there from Logica. Maybe he did do the evac, but because we have increased latency, the evac came through just a little too late and therefore it didn't happen. Again, like I said, Logica is definitely at a bit of a disadvantage here since he is used to playing with latency of like 10 and stuff. But he said, you know what, for the streams, for the games, let's just play, even if it's high latency, which is all cool, all nice. And, of course, Herb has to play this latency as well. But seeing how Herb is in New Zealand, he tends to have, more often than not, worse connection than, latency of 10. Not saying that makes him experienced in this regard, just trying to put things in perspective, and that's all. Meanwhile, Herb has got 3 Humvees here. Look at that. 3 Humvees, units inside, all of them. And that is very scary indeed. This Humvee's still alive, and just like that, we're getting a nice amount of Humvees. Sneaky Battlemaster coming from the side here. Maybe Logica's like, hey, you know what? Let's go for a dozer hunt. Nice insult to injury. Oh my god, dude, that could have been absolutely detrimental. But there weren't enough missile defenders in here to actually kill off the Battlemaster. And this Ambo just about survives. Look at that. Held together by tape. And, it can now get a battle drone. There we go. Very nice. Let's see what's going on here. We have a sneaky Humvee going down this way. But there is, in fact, a missile defender, a tank hunter in this bunker. So it's not going to do too much. And, waiting very carefully, very patiently. And we actually don't see any EMP Patriots out of our super weapon general. Oh, look at this inf blob. This could actually be a bit of a problem here. But Herb, I don't think he's filling these Humvees with a lot of missile defenders. I think he's only putting a few in. And he's got the tow missile upgrade, so they're pretty good against infantry. Look at that. Almost instantly killing infantry. But dude, don't get too close. Oh, losing a Humvee for it. Oh, 2 Humvees down already. might want to get flashbangs in this situation as well. Lots of infantry out of Logica here. Question is, where are the tanks? Where are the Gat tanks? There he is. And then the idea is you keep the Humvee army occupied with an army like this, and then you harass either the Dozer or the Chinooks with Gat tanks or Battlemasters. And that is exactly what Logica has in mind. He now has to withdraw his Humvees to try and take out this Gat tank. And even got Hellfire drone to ensure that this Gat tank is going to go down. And still a big blob of infantry over here, making it very difficult for Herb. He's got an ambo, and he could try and crush some tank hunters, but it still remains a bit dangerous. Laserlock's now coming through as well. One of the Chinooks has been taken out here, and there's no mining here. We have another Gat tank over there, and Logica, just like that, where it goes quiet, he puts on the pressure. But Herb actually sneaking into the base of Logica, killing a Dozer. Still have one Dozer here from Logica. And let's see if he can micro 2 armies at once. Okay, this has been cleared up. And no reaction here from Herb. Oh, that's a bit of a pity. Bit of a waste. If he reacted a bit faster, he could have maybe laser locked this Gat and then destroyed this building. And let's see. Still have this one Gat tank. This one annoying Gat tank, man. One annoying Gat tank. And down she goes. Okay, he tried to last second target this very wounded Chinook. And again, a Gat tank sneaking in. The constant harassment. The harassment is real, boys. And it makes it very difficult here for Herb to hang on. Gat tank now fully spun up, trying to engage the Humvee. And Humvee going back to safety. We've got now reinforcements of these Humvees coming in as well. More tank hunters being produced, more Gat tanks. And attempt number 2 on the prop center. This time it's going to go up. That means we might see nuke overlords. No expansion happening on this money yet. No expansion happening on getting this oil or anything like that. There's money still here as well. But Herb is desperately hanging on. And if he just gets one EMP Patriot, like here, you know, it could actually save him a lot of trouble. The same if he gets an EMP Patriot like here. You know, EMP Patriot's only 900. So if you lose one Chinook, then, you know, if you had an EMP Patriot instead, the EMP Patriot would have already paid for itself. Right now, the Humvees are on the move. Oh, walking right into a Battlemaster. This could be dangerous. And look at that. One Humvee just like that going down. And the Ambo just about surviving. Oh, man. These things, you got to pay attention to your Humvees. Oh, these situations are always so annoying when they happen. You look away for 1 second and then, you know, Humvee down. Oh, man. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Okay, we got 3 Humvees still here. Has to try and take out these Gats. Spinning up the Gats. Very good move. And actually almost killing a Humvee here. Ambo coming to the rescue. And Mad Herb should not engage with this Humvee. He should get him to safety. And Logica trying to hang on. And trying to go for the Chinook. Chinook will probably survive this. Ooh, that is real close. Too bad an ambulance can't heal a Chinook that's in the air. But yeah, we actually hear a Lotus cap here on the oil. So Lotus is out. Lotus going to the bottom right here, trying to capture the next oil. You saw the little hiccup in the Lotus movement. That means that Lotus has been given a capture order. So she's going to walk all the way down here to capture this oil. And right now we got 3 very nice Humvees. One with veterancy and an ambulance. And there's the EMP, the long overdue EMP. Very good move. And the engagement is happening here on the oil. Oil has to get destroyed. Good call. But now there are overlords out. And very, very scary overlords indeed. A second EMP right where I suggested. Thank you, sir. Make sure to upgrade your power plant, though. Because those suckers are going to drain your power. But it's really going to help here. Maybe a third EMP over here will ensure that these overlords have no easy way of coming into the base. And look at this. He wants to make an engagement. Running to the EMP. And Logica has to be very careful now. Laser lock happening on the ECM. Might get a few shots off. Another laser lock happening here. And the capture, meanwhile, has happened here for Logica as well. Second EMP Patriot. Excellent positioning here. It might actually be able to get the army relatively soon because the range of the EMP Patriot is absolutely phenomenal. But get another Patriot right here, buddy. Right here. And you will be able to sleep safely at night. Or over here. I don't know about it over there. No, it should be... Okay, never mind. He's getting 2, just to be on the safe side. And that's going to make it very difficult for Logica to come into the base. But at the same time, it's also going to be very difficult for Logica... for Herb to get out of the base to do some attacking. And because of that, we might see a nuke getting built relatively soon. With, of course, nuke MiGs to follow. Would be nice to see. Might see transition into Inferno cannons. Or more units like troop crawlers. Also works out quite nicely. And yeah, Yeah, let's see. Nicely bunkered off. There's only a bit of a space here that the Lotus could definitely find. Lotus just captured this. And let's see where the Lotus went, because I can't see Lotus on radar. Here we go. Look, you see, I don't think know that. She invisible. And just like that, Logica's like, what do I do now? So Herb can go Strat Center. Ooh, bad positioning, buddy. Oh, we are so going to see a carpet bomb happening here. Let's be honest. This is like dying to be carpeted. You could literally get 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings with carpet and RT right in this spot. Very bad placement of that Strat Center, Herb. You have to keep that in mind. You're facing a China. And also, very nice. Herb actually now sees this oil wasn't taken, at least not yet. Oh my god. I'm just waiting for the carpet bomb, guys. Waiting for it. Logica is level 2. And he's now going for the push. He's got red guard. And he's going to try and maybe engage with the overlords from the top. And these guys are just cannon fodder here. It's not going to make much of a difference. Yeah. You need either nuke MiGs to try and take out the Humvees. Or you need nuke cannons. Or just a nuke silo. Good old-fashioned blow up the defenses with a nuke. And we start seeing an airfield here. Airfield, that means Auroras, baby. But I would have much preferred to see like the Strat Center over here and like an airfield over here and then get another Patriot. I know it costs money, guys, and I know it costs time to move the dozers into position. But look how poor the building placement is here. A carpet and RT will take all this out. And the same here. A carpet and RT will take this out too. Not the supply, but these two buildings for sure. It's a nuke general, man. You know he's gonna have fun carpeting things. That's like his jam. It's like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna carpet that stuff. It's risky. And now, because Logica sees that Herb is sort of bunkering, he's saying, well, in that case, it's safe for me to come out of my bunkering hiding spot and get a supply center. We also see a command center being built. Very good. Second, dozer, also nice. And the airfield. We're gonna see some nuke MiGs. It's gonna happen, boys. It's gonna happen. Lotus running up. Try and take the oil. And actually have a Humvee come in here. And actually, look at this. How useful this reinforcement pad is in this case. It actually just stopped this Vet 2 Humvee. Unbelievable. Boom. He might be able to take out the reinforcements pad now. I mean, these guys are probably gonna die anyway. And the first nuke MiG hit the scene. Check it out. Look how smooth. Look how cool. Flying around. You know, death from above. Got second nuke MiG. Oh, look at them. They're having fun, man. They're having fun. And the engagement has begun. Avenger has been built. Good call. Herb knows what's up. He knows what's coming. He sees a nuke and goes, oh boy. So he's getting an Avenger. Good call. Burton also very nice. And this Lotus will now get revealed. And Lotus will probably get taken out. Which is always nice XP for Herb, who is now level 3. Where is your CC, brother? Where is your CC? Please don't use the Aurora on the Lotus. Please don't do that. Okay, good, good. For a second, I was a bit scared. Nuke MiGs. Looks like they got a target. Flying in. Where are they flying to? We got 2 Humvees here. Boom. 2 go down. And an Aurora. Look at that. Oh my god. That was beautiful. A nuke MiG taking out an airborne Aurora. Just chilling in its location. That was a trade-off. Very well worth it for Logica. 1,400 for a nuke MiG, and Logica is economically ahead for taking out a unit costing 2,000 for Mr. Herb. Meanwhile, we got Dozer quite destroyed here, and the CC now going up. If Logica is fast enough, he can still Dozer hunt Mad Herb, but I don't think Dozer hunting is the way that Logica plays. I don't think that's his thing. I think he likes to just, you know, use strats and tactics, and he's like, nah, Dozer hunting, I don't know, man. Because there's a bunch of players who just say, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not my thing. It feels a bit weird. And here we go. Oh, on the airfield. And the question is, what happened to the fuel air thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And that kind of sucks. Anyway, something scary just got launched in the air. And oh, there we go. Carpet bomber. I was looking for it. It already happened. And it was on the airfield. And the RT now going on the EMP. Trying to take a low health. And new airfield now being built. Spectre coming out here for Mad Herb. Trying to take out the airfield. And will do so successfully. Look at that. Taking out the full airfield. And look at that last second save there by Logica, manually clicking the MiG and telling him to move away. And the prop center now being attacked. Very good move there by Mad Herb. Super Weapon General gets some great general powers, but it's not over yet, boys, because we've got a big army here of Red Guard that will clear this Super Weapon Patriot. And the same over here. This guy is a bit in trouble. He's probably going to go down. Humvee's not going to be fast enough, I think, to kill this. And down she goes, making way for the Overlords. Like I said before, airfield should be down here. Another EMP. The EMP is missing. That allows the Overlords to come in here. EMP now being constructed. And this airfield's going to count as a bit of a buffer. Trying to destroy this will take time. It might be long enough for this EMP to go online. These missile defenders absolutely shredding the tanks here. And Logica in a bit of trouble trying to micro this. We've got a mine drop by the looks of it to try and cut off potential reinforcements. Airfield's still going down. And just like that, the buffer helped. EMP is up and Logica has to retreat once more. But the EMP Patriot up here has been destroyed. And we've got Gat Tank coming in, taking out one Chinook, second Chinook under attack. And these Chinooks are actually idle, so that's fine. They can go down. Burton got detected and killed. Poor guy, what did he do wrong, right? Yeah. And the cell actually come in here on the supply center to make room for an airfield. Again, horrible placement. I just foresee the next carpet striking here with an RT. You take out the strat, the barracks, the airfield. I don't know. I think Herb's placement could be better, man. I know that he has to go here otherwise, and it's a bit difficult because Logica is patrolling the area. But this is carpet, man. It comes every few minutes. It's really powerful. This EMP is going to survive just in time, but here come the nuke mix. Oh, nice! Look at that destruction. Perfect. And Herb just calling it. Screw this. GG, says Herb. Logica taking this game. And that brings it to 5-2. Man, 5-2. Or is it 5-3? No, it's 5-2. 5-2, boys. Look at the units destroyed here. These are a lot of Red Guard that didn't make it to the end of the game. Oh my god. You could just see Logica was ahead here with Eco. He expanded. He took some more money. And getting those oils as well really helped. So he actually collected 20k more. And you could see that. 20k, that covers a nuke. That covers some Overlords. Covers some nuke MiGs. And if he didn't have that, then Herb would have had a chance for sure. But that's the thing. He did have it. He did have that economic advantage. And there we go. The question is, will Logica win this match? We will have to see. And it will be unveiled to you right now. Before thine eyes. We get to see Mad Herb here as a nuke general in the blue. Already got a spy drone in his base. Of course, by Logica, our super weapon general here in the hot pink. And let's see what's going to happen. Do we see anything crazy? Well, we see a barracks facing this way. Which means that we might see a very fast drop coming out of Logica to harass poor Herb on this side. Who just wants to build his base, you know. Have some fun. Build some nuclear things, you know. Here we go, barracks constructed. Let's see if we see a missile defender coming out right away. Or maybe we see Rangers and we're going to see a fast oil cap. That is also a possibility. The oils are over here. I'm going to show on the minimap. Over here, top right, top left, in the middle, and bottom right. So we see one Ranger going in. Do we see a second Ranger? No, we do not. We just see two Rangers. Maybe he just completely given up on this middle oil. Maybe he's like, no, I don't want to do that because then Herb will know that I'm going for the oil. So he could try and be sneaky in that sense. And this, boys and girls, is why a 5-minute stream delay is very helpful. Because like this, even in the later part of the match, Herb won't know that Logica will have these corner oils. I expect to see the capture upgrade. There we go, all ready to go. And we're going to see some very, very fast eco-booming happening here for Logica. And Herb going a bit more offensive. He's sending a dozer in as well. Maybe to try and... Oh, he's building a bunker, trying to defend. We've got an ambo here. Just an empty ambo. Just for scouting. Just maybe to put a Hellfire drone or something like that. We got a Red Guard coming with Vet. But Logica is already one step ahead here. And probably will be able to get both oils. Ranger here. Red Guard here. Red Guard, I think, is slightly faster in movement speed. So maybe this guy is not going to complete. But this one for sure. This one will finish. Got the ambo here. Maybe trying to find some trucks. Hellfire drone coming through. There we go. And finds the trucks. Do some harassment. And there's a Gat tank on the scene here from Herb. There we go. This red guard might be able to intercept this ranger. And who's going to fire first? And it is Logica firing first at the red guard. Red guard does have veterancy. And making a run for it. Screw you, I'm going in the building. Meanwhile, this ranger capturing the oil here might get taken out by the red guard. Probably will. And that will be a very important point, like a very important matter here in the game. That income. And down he goes. That is important, because now there's only one oil capture for Logica. And at the same time, we see the capture upgrade here on this red guard. Humvee immediately coming to try and take it out. So the Humvee actually was, you can see the tracks. It came all the way from here. It was in Herb's base. And it's like, no, it's more important that I deny the oil capture. Okay, so the Ranger has been killed off. Now that we have the Vet 2 the Vet 2 red guard coming. And again, Logica sending a Humvee probably here to the oil to try and intercept it again. So Logica is very clear on this. He wants to make sure that Herb doesn't get that boost from the oils. We got 4 Gat tanks here coming now. Oh boys, man, this is looking scary. We got oil capture coming through here for Herb. Ranger's got Humvee's got tow missiles already, which will help against infantry. And Logica, he doesn't care. He's saying, oh, you got the oil, I don't care, I'll kill it. And changing target here to kill the red guard. While the missile defenders are still shooting the oil. That is very pro. And we've got 4 Gat tanks coming in here from Mad Herb. Trying to find, well, Chinooks. But they're not there. They're all the way down here. Because Logica went all out on the oils and actually managed to kill that red guard here. Now it's pushing with this Humvee on the right side here. And wants to keep harassing the trucks. We've got 1, 2, 3 Humvees here. 4 Gats. Those are taking up quite a bit of damage. I'm half surprised that Herb didn't just say, oh, you know what, let's kill the Dozer. He's going for the Ambo, good target, because it's probably quite easy to kill off the Ambo. Very low health Ambo and gets taken out. But these are 4 Gat tanks, man. That's 4 Gat tanks. That is a lot of Gat tanks. Now taken out. That's a lot of money lost as well. Meanwhile, the Humvee got cleared up by, wow, a fast overlord here from Herb. Herb not waiting around. He got a fast prop, and he managed to get away with it. Even though this was completely exposed, Logica did not attack. In fact, he had a Humvee, but then went back to try and deny that oil cap. Maybe, just maybe, that was not the right move there. And he could have actually tried to kill the Dozer or kill the prop instead. But right now, we got Overlord out, we got ECM out, we got Speaker Tower upgrade, we got a GAT as well. Very dangerous. And we see a first EMP Patriot. And look at where Logica is building it. He's basically cutting off this whole area here. This whole stretch he's cutting off. That means he's also cutting off this money. He is not interested in this money by the looks of things. And he's doing the same on this side, trying to do this. He's trying to hang on with his oils and saying, I got oil, I'll try and survive off of that. Right now, the completely exposed prop center is going to be in some trouble. And Mad Herb has his army down here. Not going to be able to defend this. And the Dozer will probably go down. And so will the prop, which is a very important loss. And you get great XP. Look at that. 200 XP. Just like that. Right off the bat for killing that prop center. 1 Humvee going in. And probably will try and take out Dozer. There we go. 1 Dozer down. Second Dozer still here. So he's not Dozer hunted yet. And right now we got a pincer maneuver here from Herb to make sure this Humvee gets taken out. Should be okay. We got, yeah, look at that. ECM even. Gatling cannon on the Overlord. And nicely taken out there by Herb. Did lose the prop center though. And look at that. Herb actually managed to take the oil with a Lotus. Lotus got revealed. Logica not paying attention, letting the Lotus live. Oh man. Okay, yeah, he noticed now. He's noticed now. Maybe he was looking over here as well. And the battle for the oils is real. And look at that. Lotus just about taken out there. And we see a strat center. Again, this placement of buildings, guys. It makes me nervous. Just put it like here, the strat center, you know, or like here. Just like a bit more further away, not all blobbed together. You know, I know you need space or an airfield, but just like, I don't know, find a way. This is just so scary. That being said, though, Herb is still level 1, so maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I'm overthinking things. As long as the game doesn't get to the mid game, like the long game or whatever it's called, the late game, then it should be okay. We get an airfield going up as well. So Logica going pretty strong here on the Alpha Auroras because they are a great way of taking out this army. And Herb realizing there are EMPs around and saying, this is kind of scary. But Logica got himself covered quite nicely here. And he's got 3 Humvees for further defense. This EMP almost in range of this army here. He has to be careful. And Herb is now like, what do I do? We have a Ranger dropped off here by Logica, trying to capture the oil. And again, trying to go up Try and harass, come down this little freaking spot. They should just build a bunker here and put mines. So like that, you can't even drive in, you know. That would probably be the right move. Just to cut this section off, man. The amount of damage this little opening has resulted in is insane. We've got a prop center here. Might get taken out, probably not. Gat tank's on the case. Taking it down to low health. And there goes the Humvee. Not too bad, not too shabby. And Herb, now kind of like in limbo. He's got this army, but he doesn't know what to do with it. Because of 2 freaking base defenses. It's that ridiculous. It's that simple. He doesn't know what to do. He's trying to bait the Humvees out. And Logica going for it, in fact. And this could prove quite nice for Herb. Maybe he can try and take out the Humvees. We've got a command center going up now. And we've got a troop crawler. Troop crawler, of course, to try and take out the EMP Patriots. It's the easiest way to do it. Logica saying, no problem, I'll get a 3rd one. And this is always a problem for Nuke General. When they're facing... Actually, it's a problem for any China. When they're facing EMP Patriots, it's just so hard to get rid of. And, oh, look at that. Last dozer going down. Logica saying, not today, buddy. Not today. You dozer hunted me a couple times. I can at least do it back to you once. And that's going to make so much difference. No more carpet bomb. And right now, this is a fully justified build position and build order. And it's actually going to work to Logica's favor. Having all his buildings close together at this point, it's going to keep him nice and safe. All he needs is a couple Patriots and just wait it out. We see a QQA moment happening here. Herb saying, well, it's all or nothing. Let's do it. And I wonder how this is going to work out. So the Aurora of Logica did get taken out. Of course, it was very much worth engaging. And look at this. You have a lot of Patriots. And you might say this is suicide, but it can still work out. This kind of attack can work out. It's not guaranteed to succeed, but it can. Logica now engaging with all his Humvees. For some reason, he's force firing the ground here. I don't know what's happening there. Don't know why he would force fire the ground there. And it looks like one EMP Patriot got taken out here successfully by Herb. We don't see a command center from Logica yet. He just reached level 3. And there was a Humvee here. What happened to that Humvee? Oh, the Humvee got taken out. Very nice. And looks like Logica's hanging on. Oh, boys. It looks like this may be the final match. Troop crawler coming from the north. All the Humvees have to go all the way to the north. And this is the tactic maybe that Herb is going for. All the Humvees need to be in one place to deal maximum damage. A bit of a suiciding Gat over there. I think Herb is just kind of panicking, going, oh man, the longer I wait, the more screwed I'll be. Herb actually on 4.7k, lost his prop center. No, wait, his prop center's here. Alright, no, he's got prop center. He's building an overlord, but he's only got 1 war factory, 1 barracks, and he's spamming like crazy. He's got good income, because he's got money here, he's got money here, and he's got money in his home base as well. And he's got this oil. And let's see what's up here. Red Guard not doing anything. And Pathfinder's now coming out. That is basically the GG, because it means that Herb can only destroy these guys with nuke cannons or something like that. And for that, Logica will just use a beautiful Aurora. Here comes the Aurora now, trying to find an army to destroy. And we'll find one here with the Red Guard. Taking out so many. You'll go flying, skydiving. Look at this guy. Oh, and then they hit the floor. Ouch. And they have a little bounce. Oh my god, man, that bounce. Oh, terrible. And it looks like this is going to be the GG. Logica here with extreme firepower in these Humvees and an ambo and some snipers. Just taking out all these infantry. Infantry have basically become useless now to Herb. And it's all about the overlords and the ECMs. And there's no way that Herb can puncture this defense. Super weapon general at its finest. We don't actually see a command center yet from Logica. I honestly don't get why. He's level 4. He can have some great general powers. He only has 1 dozer. Maybe he doesn't have space, but he could fit it here. Let's be honest, he could. And Mad Herb now on 8k. We hear the first nuke cannon. But again, nuke cannon can be taken out quite easily here. Let's see if Herb has a plan for dealing with this situation. We have 2 nuke cannons out. We've got a Gat. And because Logica still has this 1 oil, he still has income. So even when this goes dry, he could try long distance mine here. And another problem is these Humvees. These Humvees need to be taken out by Herb. If he manages, then that is going to make a big difference in this match. We got reinforcements pad, helping out how it can. Actually getting one Humvee destroyed here for free. GG's, well played. Thank you for stream, Legionnaire, says Herb. GG, says Logica.
Defeated.
Logica taking this game. Logica passing on to the next round. Coming in at 6-2. Well played there to Herb. Well played there to Logica. Herb with a huge amount of money collected there, but in the end, succumbed to the dozer hunt. The one thing he liked to do, the one thing he wanted to do to Logica, and tried and managed a few times. But here we go. Logica in the last match, managing the dozer hunt, taking out Mr. Herb. Well played there. Oh man, that was good. We had some real good games there. So I'm actually gonna phone up our winner here, Mr. Logica. All right, ringing.
Yo.
Hey, Mr. Logica, how you doing, man?
I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, I just saw some great games. Well played, man. Well played.
Cheers. It was a tough ask. Herb is always a great player. That's for sure.
Yeah, he did very well. And one thing for sure, he really liked dozer hunting you, eh?
I think I spent more time babysitting my dozers than I did anything else, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's a good strat, but at the same time, it kind of screwed him up as well. And
Yeah.
man, that match of Nuke versus Infantry on Dedusu, oh man, what a match. It was actually really close there. And if Herb had paid attention to his own dozer and not gotten it destroyed by your listening outpost, that match, man, ah.
Yeah, that could have been a turning point, or it could have been a lot closer anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely a good game. He played really well in that game.
In that game, when you saw a Helix coming in, what was your thought?
I was not expecting a dragon tank, that's for sure.
Yeah, man, that dragon tank. At first I was like, wait, did he literally just put 2 tank hunters in there? Because I saw he got a Helix, and I was like, okay, checking other stuff. And then he was engaging, and I was like, wait, that's just 2 tank hunters. What's going on? And then the dragon tank just happened, and was like, oh man, what a strat. That was very well played by him.
Yeah, that was pretty cute. I like it. I said to him after the game, I like that strat, or it was an interesting strat, I think I said. But overall, he played really well. Like Herb, considering Herb hasn't played that much, and he's come back into 0 hour. He's done really well. Some of those games are pretty close.
Yeah, no, it's true.
It's good practice anyway to play versus dozer hunting. I know Boyka dozer hunts quite a lot actually, so it's always good practice.
Yeah, and Excal as well, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think the lifespan of dozers definitely reduced, as Spalding said once, since the X-Cars come back. Obviously due to all the dozer hunting, but overall it was a good series. Like I said, I like Herb. Me and Herb played for a very long time previously, like back in when Clan Wars was the thing. So yeah, it was. I'm happy. I was happy today, just overall playing versus Herb, as you could tell with the chat that we had. Well, it's not even chat; it was just trolling each other, pretty much.
Yeah, and what did you think actually when you actually dozer hunted him? I think that was the only time you actually really went for a dozer hunt with the Aurora in the last match. Did you kill that and did you go checkmate or what?
No, it was still possible for him to try and win it. There was a certain element that he needed to do. But obviously I'm not going to disclose that. But it wasn't over. Don't get me wrong, I probably changed my win percentage from, I don't know, 40 to let's say 80% there after that. But it was still a tough ask to win the game.
Yeah. No, I have to say, very well played to both you and Herb. And congratulations on passing to the next round.
Cheers. Hopefully I can go through all the way to the finals. The strongest player I felt, Size, is out again, unfortunately. But I think Xgal, if Xgal carries on playing with me, I feel Xgal on that other side can cause a good upset. And it'll be good. It'll be good to show that, you know what, even after 10 years of a break, some players still got it, if that makes sense. Like some people are just naturally talented, which I think Excal is. So big fan of him from what I can see. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens, man, and we'll find out, and hopefully we'll see you in the finals.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you for streaming the games.
Yeah, no problem.
Look forward to watching them later on.
All right, okay, see ya, man. GG's.
Peace. GG, see ya.
Okay, and that was Logica, the winner this evening. He did very well, and so did Herb. Herb really put up a fight. We had some great games here today. And let's bring up the scoreboard, or not the scoreboard, what is it? The brackets. And we can see here at the top right there, going down just a tiny bit, you see Logica and Herb. Logica just passed on, so he is going to be battling Mr. Boyka. So that should be a very interesting match as well. And yeah, you can see how far the players are from the finals. And I think that is going to be it for this stream, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all had a great time. This was the World Series 2020 Round 3 match of Herb versus Logica. If you want to see some more information about the World Series, then I really suggest you check out the link that is in the description. That'll take you right to the forum page of the World Series, where all the info is that you could possibly want on the World Series. Great tournament going on. And yeah, let's see who actually ends up winning it, right? That will be very fun indeed. But yes, this is me signing off. I hope you had a great time and enjoyed the great matches that we saw here today. And that's it, boys. Good night and see ya.